Hey, what the fuck's up? It's test number 22, and got nice stacks records behind me. Look at those fucking huge stacks of 12-inch. Fucking look at those. That big stack and that big stack. Those are all 12-inch rap singles. Ha! This bad boy right here is more like just a line. And here's the two records I want to show you right now. Turn over here a little bit, and those are my stacks of 45s that I haven't went through yet. Some tapes. That rack right there is all tapes, and below it, behind those records, is all tapes too, and just some various books and shit. Over there is my CD collection, which is not as big as most people's, but it's eclectic in taste. A lot of different shit. Trying like different views and shit, different angles of shooting at. I'm a big dude, so it's like, you know, I gotta find some space, man. I used to have my shit over there, and now I have records on both sides, so I don't even have my computer there. And I know you guys are getting sick. I know I'm getting sick of seeing the yellow background and like my clothes and shit. So I'm trying to find a good place in here, so when I get my good camera, which is going to be soon, I can like shoot from, and you guys won't get like bored, and I can switch shit in the background. So to try to make this video under 15 minutes, let's get going. I went to the record shop today, picked up 2 records, or 3 records actually. The other one I don't have with me actually, or maybe I do, I don't know. Actually, I picked up 4 records, sorry. This is Icky Thump by the White Stripes. Double LP, I think. Yep, double LP. Brand new. Has a seal here, which kind of sucks because once I break that seal, there goes the collectability of it. It's a really cool looking album, and I've heard good things about it, so I picked that up. I also have been like really into BB King, so I picked up this record, Guess Who. Really cool cover there with BB laying on the beach with his electric guitar on the ground. Really fucking awesome. It's not as good. I've been listening to it now. This is the 3rd time I've listened to this album. It's not as good as the last BB King album I got, which is the one with the watermelon guitar on it, Indian Opera, whatever the hell it's called, I forget. That one's really good. This one's okay, but I think I like the other stuff a little better. But it's okay. I'm going to keep it, but it's not the greatest. Then I got a reissue of Hole's Pretty on the Inside. I think this is Hole's first album. It's obviously a reissue. I really want the original of this, as do I want all the original Hole albums, as do a lot of people. But, you know, so I'm not... But it's a good reissue, 1-800-gram vinyl. I don't know what it's on. It's on Plain Recordings, so I'm not sure how good it's going to be, but I don't have that album anywhere else, so it was nice to get it. I want to run through this really quick, and if I have some time, I'll show some more vinyl then. I also did pick up Born Villain by Manson. I'm going to keep sealed. It's over in my sealed stuff. But I'm going to keep that sealed, and you know what it looks like probably, so... But I went into the shop, and I seen this box, and it has cassette singles, 50 cents, $10 for the whole box, okay? It's nothing but cassette singles from the you know, late 80s, early 90s when they started doing cassette singles. I went through all of them, and I pulled out the best stuff. There's a lot of good stuff in here, don't get me wrong. Like, I mean, just pulling in here, right here, we got David Bowie, Pretty Pink Rose, and some other chick. Just grabbing right from the top. Steve Winwood, Roll With It, Roxette. I mean, there's some good stuff in here. Don't get me wrong. Jellyhead, Crush, Scatman, like that Scatman Carruthers, or Scatman John, Scatman the song, Scatman Carruthers. What am I talking about? Bunch of good stuff. So I got the box for $10. Actually ended up only paying $5 because I had like a discount thing, so I really only paid $5. But I separated the really good stuff. Well, some of it's not like super good, but I separated the stuff that like I had when I was younger. That I'll show you really quick. Here's the Cool Runnings, Jimmy Cliff. And this is basically still sealed. It's just the bottom's open. It still has the plastic on it. This is I Can See Clearly Now from the soundtrack. Meatloaf. 2 out of 3 Ain't Bad. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Mary Jane's Last Dance. Robert Palmer, Bad Case of Loving You. This is a sealed Mobb Deep featuring Big Noid and Rakim from Hoodlum. I think this is from the original motion picture sound. I think this is the soundtrack. Yeah, it's a soundtrack with Mobb Deep in them and Big Noid and Rakim, which is pretty cool to see all them on one track. I'm gonna save the best for last. The couple really good ones. Montel Jordan, This Is How We Do It. This is how we do it. These are like ones I had. I mean, a lot of those in there. I had a lot of those too, but some of these are pretty cool. The Cure, Love Song. I'd love to show you the whole box. I already tried doing that, and I ended up having to make 3 videos. So I might show some outtakes from those videos, just some parts where I like get really excited here at the end of this video. But Ace of Base, The Sign. I actually already had that in my collection, but it was in there. Third Base, Gladiator. Here was a cool one. This is sealed. Madonna, Human Nature. That's sealed, completely sealed. And man, Madonna's just one sexy ass. Sexy ass. Here's a really cool one I really am happy to have. I'd Lie For You and I'd Do Anything For Love. And I love the cover, and it's Meatloaf. And I love that song, I Do Anything For Love. One of my favorite songs to come out of the 90s, early 90s. Great song. Another Madonna. This is Madonna Secret. God, it just makes me want a slut. You know, Madonna made me like sluts, which is like really personal, and I probably shouldn't be telling you that, but I just love slutty girls, man. Duran Duran, Perfect Day. Something about a slutty girl just turns me on. Some guys don't like that. I do. Unskinny Bop, Valley of Lost Souls, and Swamp Juice. You already know who I'm talking about. Poison. Oh, man. So the couple ones that I'm putting to a side are really good, guys. That I'm going to show you last. The Great Beyond, REM. This one's a little beat up, but it's there. Goo Goo Dolls, Name. What's this? Candlebox, Far Behind. I love that cover with the shoes. I like shoes. Collective Soul. Collective Soul Shine. Hey, look, there's a little lifetime warranty from the wall. They ain't even around no more, so how they gonna... I'll tell you right now, I got the sticker on it. Mariah Carey Fantasy. I'll break it and bring it back and see what they do now, 10 years down the road. This is a really good one. Poison by Belle Biv DeVoe, man. One of my favorite tracks from the fucking, was it late 80s, early 1990. Mariah Carey, Can't Let Go. And then Donna Lewis, I Love You Always and Forever. I love that fucking song. I love you always forever. Anyway, these are really cool. These were worth the $5. These right here I would have paid $5 for, hands down. We got Guns N' Roses, Sweet Child of Mine, and It's So Easy live. Guns N' Roses, Welcome to the Jungle, and Mama Kin. Awesome. This was one from my childhood. It's funny because it almost looks exactly like the one I had. It might even be the one I had. This is from when I used to go skating. I used to have to bring this tape in and give it to the woman at the skating rink to play. This was in '93. Whoop, There It Is by Tag Team. We used to have to bring it in. We used to bring songs in for her to play, and this is one I used to bring in because we used to jam. And what jamming is when you skate really fast and like move your feet to the beat and shit. Yeah, so that was fun, and that's like this is history for me, man. I mean, this is one of the when I was a kid, man. That was my shit. Here's a really good one. We're getting to the really a couple more here are really good. Money Talks, AC/DC, and what a cool ass cover that is. I mean, just amazing. Money Talks and Borrowed Time, really cool. Black Cassette, just really cool, awesome. These other ones are really this last one is pretty fucking cool. This is Smells Like Teen Spirit by Nirvana from the Nevermind album. Right there it is, boy. Perfect Condition. It's got Even in His Youth, previously unreleased track. That's not. I don't even think that's on Nevermind. And it's got Smells Like Teen Spirit. So that's a really good one. It might even be kind of valuable. I'm not sure. This one was an import. This is Colin James. I'm not too familiar with Colin James, but this is what Colin James looks like. And it's cool because it comes in this plastic case. It gives you information about the song. It's obviously an import from Japan. There's a picture of him. There's a cassette. And then on the front, it's like this engraving type thing where it says his name, and then there's a guitar, and it's just really fucking cool. This is the only one that was in there like this, but this is really cool, and I'm not really familiar with Colin James. Then there was these, okay, sealed copy of Billy Joel, We Didn't Start the Fire, off of the album Stormfront, which is like one of my favorite albums from Billy Joel. Well, like one of his more recent albums that I liked a lot. Like I like a lot of his older stuff, like Glass House and stuff, but Stormfront is a good album, and We Didn't Start the Fire is one of my favorite songs. Plus, what's the name of the other one? The one where he's a sailor and stuff. You know what I'm talking about. A great song. I was really hoping that was on the flip because this would have made this even more amazing, but it wasn't. But here's the cool thing about this. I not only got one, I not only got two, and then there's one in here that's played, but I also got, these are all sealed. And they're all the same. So if any of you are Billy Joel fans and you don't have this, these are all sealed. We Didn't Start the Fire. And on this flip side is House of Blue. Oh. Okay, now we got a little... Now something's a little weird. On this one, on the flip, it's House of Blue Light. On this one, on the flip, it's A Conversation with Billy Joel. This one's a conversation. This one's a conversation. This one's a conversation. They're probably all conversation. That's conversation, conversation, conversation. Wow, I bet you the rare one would have been the one that's open. Conversation, conversation. They're all conversations. So I got this other one that's a little odd that actually has a flip song, but all the other ones have conversations. So if any of you guys really, really, really dig Joel and you like collecting cassettes, send me a PM, your address, and I will definitely send you out one of these, unless they're like going for $1,000, which I highly doubt. So just hit me up and let me know, and I'll send you out one. Very easy, cheap shipping and shit, as long as you don't live in another country.